Hello all, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another review. Today's game I am reviewing is Sledders, which I am led to believe is the world's best snowmobiling game, which isn't really a genre that I'd thought about before or explored before, even though I love snowboarding and I love skiing and I love anything like downhill and extreme sports, and it seems like this is gonna be one of those. For whatever reason, my video there hasn't shown me who develops or makes the game. It is developed by Hanky Games and published by Bonus Stage. I've no idea, like, I don't know what kind of game it is outside of it being snowmobiling. There are a lot of options at the minute. There's a lot of, like, customization options. It looks very modifiable, for lack of a better word. I want to make my man look like Master Chief immediately. Lots of bikes, or mobiles, I guess, not bikes, snowmobiles. Lots of different options in how you look. Oh, no, not that one. I want to look like Master Chief. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't know if this is sort of like Tony Hawk's-esque, or 1080 snowboarding, or any of them kind of games where you've got like objectives to do or doing tricks or anything like that. I knew absolutely nothing about this, gone in completely blind. The good people at Bonus Stage provided me with a key to review the game. Really appreciate that from them. I'm going to go with the easiest course because that just makes sense. Right, okay, is this sort of like a training level or what? What do I... Come on. What on earth is going on? Is it going to give me... Oh, here we go. Okay. Hold square to start engine. Okay. Right. Yep. So... Oh, okay. Right. Here we go. Right. Oh, okay. Right. It's very, physics-y. Physics-based. Oh, I like it. Yes, I like the... Oh dear. Oh, okay, alright. Respawning is nice and quick. That's good. If you know me, I love games like that where you're just like immediately back in the action. A bit stuck. No, come on. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. It's very... reactionary is not the word that I mean, but it's the word that I'm saying. Bosh. Whoa. Okay, I like this. I like that it's like, obviously leans into the physics-based stuff very heavily, but like incredibly in-depth and in detail. Like the slightest of inclines or whatever can really mess you up, and if you land at the wrong sort of angle, even though you've not bailed out or anything like you would in a skateboarding game, you've sort of screwed yourself a little bit, so you need to respawn. Okay. I think I've sort of got the hang of the... I was about to say I've got the hang of... Nope. Some of these bails are comically bad. The way he just sort of like flops down like, nope, dead. I'm sort of getting the hang of how to... Every time I'm about to say that I'm getting the hang of how to control it, I go and do something silly like that. Oh my god. This is funny. I like it. I like it, but I can see this quickly getting frustrating until I really like nail down exactly how to lean into... Oh my god. Backflip! That should be worth points. So there's no point system. I'm not sure what I have to do. At the moment, I've not, other than hold square to turn on your engine. Ooh, that was nice. That was a good... I've gone again. Yeah, there's... What am I meant to be doing? It feels very much like it's a... Ooh, like it's a big sandbox, and yeah, here's the map. So the map... I mean, the map doesn't really give you any detail other than where you are, and obviously you can lay down markers and stuff. There's absolutely nothing on the map. Right, okay, let's look at these controls. No, oh, you can reset the snow. I must say, I really like the snow effects. Like, I like the way that you leave your trails and you leave your imprints on the snow. That's very impressive. That can't have been easy to make and to program. He's just waggling his legs around like a little weirdo. Come on, right, I need to build up some speed. Try and actually... Come on, there we go, here we go. This is looking better. Yeah, nice, bit of a wheelie. Yeah, I don't like this, no. Yeah, cool, yep. A lot of this video is just going to be me making strange noises. Please don't use them to make... please don't use them to make memes or silly things out of me. Okay, right, slow and steady. Let's get on, yeah. Nice. When you're at full speed, it feels pretty wicked. That's my first proper bail. Yeah, when you're at full speed, it feels pretty cool. Ironically cool in a snow-based game. Look at me waggling my feet. What am I doing? Is this helping me in some way? Is that going to help me to turn better? I had a quick look at the controls when I paused it before, and it wasn't like... I don't think I'm going to be alone in this. Oh, bosh. I'm sure anyone who plays this is going to be saying something similar, like a tutorial, or even just some, like, on-screen hints would have been really nice. I don't like games to hold my hand too much, but for something like this that's very physics-based, that has very finicky controls, I think you really need something at the start just to give you at least a rough, vague, basic idea. Like, there's got to be a reason why I'm falling over so very much. Like, what am I doing wrong with my turning, or is there a way to lean your body one way while turning the snowmobile the other way? I don't know. I don't really feel like I'm doing much. I don't feel like I've gone very far. I'm having a good time though. That's the thing. Right, here we go. Let's build up some speed, build up some momentum, and see what's going on. But I don't know what the point is at the moment. Like, even if I do nail down how to play and how to get it exactly, and like learn the nuances of the controls, what's the point? Is it just a big sandbox? Is it just a big open world? Like, I can't imagine that there's a huge audience for this game. I'm glad that I've given it a go, and I'm glad that maybe this'll put it on a few people's radars. I don't know. Here we go. Right, let's go through this nice big wide open area and learn a little bit more about turning and so if I use the other stick, so I can sort of waggle my body off a little bit. So that's obviously putting that's putting. So it's like the snowmobile and your man can be controlled as two separate things, rather than just turning like you're turning a car or a skateboard or whatever. Okay, right, I'm sort of getting the hang of that a bit more now, but no, get down. Nice. But even so, what's the point? I don't want to be harsh. I never want to be harsh about any game, especially one that I've been given the privilege of being able to play for free. And you know, the man who has made this has put his heart and soul into it. The team have, and visually it looks great. It's obviously, you know, it's just white and trees, but the effects of the snow and all of the physics side of things are very impressive. But you've got to be absolutely, completely mental for snowmobiling. It's got to be like your ultimate passion to find major enjoyment in something like this. Like, I really want to like it, I really, really do want to like it. But oh, that was a great bail. But at this moment in time, I don't know if this is like it's certainly not early access because it's available on stores. I think it released last month. I don't know what the plans are for the game. I don't know. Ooh, I've hit the wall. Hello. Oh, bosh. I don't know if there's anything else planned for the game. And normally I'm all for a sandbox. You know, I've got no issues with sandbox games and sort of making your own game, making your own story. I've played plenty of those sorts of games, but at the moment, unless I'm missing something glaringly obvious, this is just a completely empty sandbox with the occasional tree. Like, is this achieving anything what I'm doing here? Can I make my own routes and paths? Like, is that gonna when I come back out of here, so I can see them on my mini map? Let's go see. If this is almost sort of like making my own course or my own race, then that could be something. But I don't know. Would this be better played with multiple people? I don't know. Can it be played with multiple people? I think I saw join game on the pause screen, which I'll have a look at again after having a go at this. Right, so I'm right at number 1. Oh, but it's not disappeared or anything, so no, that's not like I've made my own. Right, okay. Reset snow, garage, join game. No players. Or no servers, sorry. Right. Can I'm just a bit lost here, I'm a little bit. But, okay, so we've got a few other people. Right, okay. Let's join this game. There's somebody else playing. They are on Watercross. Right. This map looks basically the same as the one I've just done. Where are they? For fuck's sake, I've fallen over already. Oh, okay, he's over here. Right, let's try and find a way around to you then. Like, exploration must be the core, the core gameplay idea. But what is there to explore? It's just snow. It's just trees. It's just the occasional cliff. There's no. You can't do tricks off of them. You don't get like points for like big air or anything like that. It is literally just driving a snowmobile around the snow. And as I say, like, there's loads of games out there that are niche. You know, for a long time, skateboarding games would have been niche. Snowboarding, skiing, whatever, all those kinds of extreme sports to a certain extent are fairly niche. But this is super, 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 super niche. Like, I can't imagine there were more than maybe a dozen or so people out there desperately craving a snowmobiling game, and fair play to the folks that have put this game together, that it's their passion and that they love it, and it might well be the only snowmobile game out there, I don't know. And it might be the benchmark for future ones, but I don't see what, if you've played this one, what would make you then want to go out and buy a future snowmobiling game. And I feel really bad for saying that, because it is somebody's passion, especially a smaller indie team or solo developer or whatever. I feel really bad, but the game is just far too bland to recommend it at the moment. And, like, even if I was to make a recommendation, obviously some objectives would be great, or a point system would be great, but how would you achieve those points other than, like, I don't know, weaving in and out of trees, near misses? I wouldn't want to do races against other people, because the physics, as impressive as the physics are, they are so incredibly tight and so hard to get right that I just think it would make a race really unenjoyable. You would just constantly be respawn, and it will just take the fun out of it a bit. I'm definitely impressed by the visual effects. I'm definitely impressed by the the physics and all that kind of stuff. I'm definitely impressed by the customization options, all the different bikes, all the different gear that you can have. And like there, yeah, it says there's multiplayer, but it's just join game, which is what I've just done, and there was still absolutely nothing to do. I'm gonna have a look at the hardest one, the hardest level, for like tree density and stuff. I imagine it's just going to be more of the same. I would recommend this if you just want to play something a bit daft, where you can just throw yourself off things and bail and smash into trees. All very much like that. They are satisfying collisions, I must say. But that's probably not enough to make me part with my money, you know. Not when I can play games like Skate and stuff where you can do the same thing, and it's actually a key element of the game. I'm definitely not going to say that it's a hard pass, but there is definitely a steep learning curve in there. If you're happy to put in the time, and if it's something that you're passionate about, and you know about this kind of thing and about this kind of sport, I don't know, is it a sport? If it's something that you're really into, then I would absolutely recommend it, because it is realistic, it looks great, the physics feel great, and I can see that if you really got into this and got into the crux of the controls and got over that steep learning curve, you could get some real enjoyment from this. But me personally, like, I'm not gonna lie, me personally, it's not for me, but I can absolutely see the value in it, and I hope that other people will see this, and I hope that they give it a go, because I always want indie developers to do well and to succeed. So I hope it works out well for Hanky Games. The game's available everywhere: Steam, Xbox, PlayStation. Go and check it out, give it a go by all means. I hope you enjoy it more than I did. I hope you got some enjoyment from how terrible I was at the game. I definitely had a bit of fun playing it. Please make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this game. And I hope to see you again on the channel in the very near future. Thank you ever so much. Oh, you can...